analysis coming to you live on Politics and Business Television, Abuja. Good afternoon. Many thanks for joining. I'm Mickey Atta, and here are the headlines. APC, ADC absent as Guba candidates endorse Osun Peace Summit. Nurses death, Umahi, please fight bid to stop autopsy. Lawmakers seek amendments to outdated laws hindering investments nationwide. Court convicts 2 for impersonating EFCC officers. EFCC now a symbol of joblessness, misplaced priorities. Showare. 100,000 firms risk delisting as CAC enforces compliance. And on the foreign scene, Trump puts election security at center of Republican midterm fight. Details of these and more right after the break. Do stay with us.
Imagine having the power of television, movies, news, and entertainment right in your pocket. Welcome to Free TV App, Nigeria's all-in-one digital TV experience. With Free TV App, you get access to over 100 live TV channels, breaking news, sports, movies, kids shows, and more. All from a single mobile app. No decoder stress. Save favorites and download content to watch offline. The News tab delivers real-time updates across breaking news, sports, entertainment. It's a digital revolution in broadcasting. Download the Free TV app today.
The Peace and Accountability Charter has been signed at the Osun 2026 Democratic Governance Peace. All Progressives Congress APC and the African Democratic Congress ADC were, however, conspicuously absent from the signing ceremony. 12 of the 14 political parties contesting the August 15 Osun State governorship election have endorsed the Peace and Accountability commitment. Governor Ademola Adeleke, who's seeking a second term on the platform of the Accord Party, was represented at the event by the Commissioner for Industry, Bumi Jenyo, who signed the documents on his behalf. The Minister of Works, David Umahi, and the Ebonyi State Police Command have demanded an autopsy to unravel the circumstances that led to the death of a 26-year-old nurse, Mary Habila, whose corpse was reportedly found at the minister, and strengthen oversight of public institutions implementing economic reform. Commissioner for Industry, Bumi Jenyo, who signed the documents on his behalf. The Minister of Works, David Umahi, and the Ebonyi State Police Command have demanded a nurse, Mary Habila, who during the Legislative Business Breakfast meeting at the National Assembly as part of activities to mark the 2026 National Assembly Open Week. Justice Zubeiru of the Federal Capital Territory High Court, Jikwe, Abuja, on Thursday, July 16, 2026, convicted Haruna Mahmuda and Sadiq Umar for comprehensive investigation, and detectives have visited the scene
whether for city or whether for village. BBC Free TV, over 100 channels dey with you, sport, news and better entertainment for your own language. No matter where you dey, whether for city or whether for village, the satellite signal dey reach every better entertainment for your own language. No matter where you dey, whether for city or whether for village, the satellite signal dey reach every corner of Naija. We, this one na our own corner of Naija. We, this one na our own national asset. Even from your phone, national asset. Even from your phone, you see 0700 388 you see 0700 388 7277.
Welcome back. Welcome back. And the Kogi State government has announced the cheery news of the successful rescue of 4 persons kidnapped during the recent attack November. And today is an official rest day at the World Cup. The tournament is currently on a 2-day break between the semi-finals and the final weekend. Let's join Abel Sunday now for more in sports news.
To be a trailing World Cup finals. In cricket, the International Cricket Council has approved changes to the format of future OD and T20 World Cup, a move in India's PV Sehil produced news updates. I'm Abel Sunday. Over to Mickey to wrap up the rest of today's news analysis.
Mickey Atta. And now we're going to be moving straight on to the focus of the day. Here we're going to be looking at the nurse's speech by Omoyele Sowore saying that the EFCC has completely lost its steam. Now joining us virtually to discuss this is Comrade Victor Albert as well as Comrade Uwem Okodia. Both of them have been online for very long now. Sorry to keep you waiting. Thank you very much for your patience.
The Nigerian police have the right to ask the father what could be his reason of saying it is not only about him now. It's not only about him. Yes, the lady that died is the daughter. Yes, we know. The family has that right to say yes. But there is the principal figure here who is a minister serving a country known as Nigeria, whose name is popular in the cabinet of today, who we need to clear his name, at least for the future's sake. It's not only about the family. This autopsy is important so as to clear the government of today, because the minister who is serving in this cabinet, if his name is taken to the mud, it affects the administration and the leadership of Nigeria as it is today. So that autopsy is needed. I don't know what could be the reason of the family for saying they don't want to go ahead with the autopsy, and it calls for question.
All right. Also joining us right up, I know you've been online, but we've not just been able to capture you in frame, and now you're there. You're very welcome. Thank you for your patience.
The daughter, yes, we know. The family have that right to say yes, but there is the principal figure here who is a minister serving a country.
Citizen Okodia, can you hear us? All right, while we're waiting for Citizen Okodia to probably unmute his mic, Citizen Okodia, it's like your mic is muted. Can you hear us now?
I can hear you now.
All right, we will welcome. All right, now we just want to have your opinion on the
Nigeria as it is today. So that autopsy is needed. I don't know what could be the reason of the family for saying they don't want to go ahead with the autopsy, and it calls for question.
All right, you've been online, but we've not just been able to capture you in frame, and now you're there. You're very welcome. Thank you for your patience. Now, Citizen Okodia, please, this nurse who is now seemingly, and Citizen Okodia, can you hear us? All right, while we're waiting for Citizen Okodia to probably unmute his mic, Citizen Okodia, it's like your mic is muted. Can you hear us now?
I can hear you now.
All right, we will welcome. All right, now we just want to have your opinion on the actions of the family of this nurse, who is the parents.
Okay.
The parents are now antagonistic and opposing the demand, even by the Senator Dave Umahi, who is currently the Minister of Works, to have an autopsy on her corpse. What's your take?
Thank you very much. It's a privilege to join your program. My name is Okodia, the co-leader of the Leadership Roundtable for Good Leadership Initiative. It's a privilege. You are doing a great job. I've listened to this viral video about video put here and there, opinion coming put here and there, opinion coming from the social media and consensus citizens about the demise of the young man. It's a pity that have prominent Nigerians that have been, uh, tragedy that happens to any living human mortal being. Before I said this, 2020, we had Tolu Lope Orito, the first flying officer, Nigerian first female combatant helicopter pilot. The what this lady, the lady in question spoke with her 3 minutes. She was bleeding, according to the count of the honorable minister. And later, before they know anything, she gave up the ghost. And I want the police to do their job. They have been my own point in this issue.
All right, thank you very much, Umahi. That's also, people are really.
I want the police to be independent on this. The family of the demise of the lady should be more accountable. But
Stance, and like citizen Victor pointed out, it took very long before the news even broke. Wouldn't it have been, more transparent and less?
Not really the picture again because of this, whatever they are saying. This has nothing to do with their belief system. Nigerians, the lady does not belong to them alone, it belongs to Nigerians. Nigerians want autopsy to be carried on that body. So it's beyond the family control right now. Anybody that wants to stop or start on the way, the police should do their job. Not even the minister, not even the biological parents of the lady should stop. Justice must be invoked into full capacity. So that's my own point in this issue.
All right, thank you very much, Umahi. That's also, people are really surprised, taken aback, wondering why would the parents want to take such a stance. And like citizen Victor pointed out, it took very long before the news even broke. Wouldn't it have been, more transparent and less hazy for them to have let us know immediately the event occurred? Well, as it stands now, I'm not a lawyer, but the position normally would be maybe the State Directorate of Public Prosecution will be able to pick up the case and then say, well, the parents have no say at the moment over this matter, considering the circumstances surrounding the death, and they should go ahead, with the autopsy and then let the findings be released to the public. What's your take on that opinion, Citizen Wem?
Just like Victor had said, this fight would have emanated from the family. The family is a bedrock of the state. This fight would have emanated from the family, and the handwriting we are seeing from the coming from the family, for me, is already indicting the family. And the lady in question, I don't think she's a Muslim. That they would have come up with a religious background to tell us that okay, they don't want to do autopsy. But you can see that the level people get in life, that their life is not only being lived by them. For instance, we're talking about the life of and then we also pray for the Lord to accept our souls, and normal life will go on, but it's a tragedy. What cannot, be put in line to the law. We pray that while she is gone, that Nigerian God should console those that she was meant to help, those she was meant to save.
Right. Okay, let's have you on, Citizen Victor. We had an announcement today by the AAC presidential candidate Omoyele Sowore saying that the EFCC, that's the
government, which is a government agency ambassador to EFCC, needed a document from this hospital, and it nearly turned to a war zone in an environment where there should be sanity, like hospital. EFCC at the time we went to the hospital and created a scene, which we talked about, which was the headline news in almost all the tabloids in Nigeria.
Yes.
And this goes ahead to say that EFCC, as it is today, is gradually beginning to lose the today in the abuse of currency is the same entity that they are putting in all the activities at which they were created for. Nigeria should start having that confidence.
Okay. Well done, at least for shedding its torchlight on serving as well immediate past serving
on that. Let it not be as saying that EFCC have left their call mandate of the creation of the agency and start chasing shadows.
Right. Okay, so not leave the core mandate and start chasing shadows, because like everyone observed, it came as a big surprise to go after them for abuse of the naira.
EFCC. Let's not go too far. Let me take you back to cases like the cases of former governor of Kogi State, Yaya Bello. As we speak today, the case of Senator Yaya Bello was one of the cases that we Nigerians wanted to know how far EFCC is doing their job. And so has been one of the things you put your house in order. You cannot begin to, respond people when you don't have to fight. At the end of the day, you keep losing at the cost. What picture are you painting? I believe that, just like my colleague that talks about the recruitment, we have cases like that of Yaya Bello. In fact, in Akwa Ibom State here, we had a case in Akwa Ibom where the former, it was during the administration of Louis Emmanuel, that we had pockets of issues, concerning misuse of the whole case was swept under the carpet. And let me tell us that files concerning his past, and his past activities as the governor will be brought. How do you call that? Why would we wait till then? The case you just mentioned,